welcome to my Thursday video. This one's going to be a Colourpop haul slash review because some of these things I've tried before. This is 2 orders worth of Colourpop stuff and I went a little bit nuts because especially after the first order I was like, oh my god, I need to get more of this makeup because, well, it's pretty widely known now that Colourpop is awesome. This haul includes a bunch of lip products and eye products, so yeah, let's get into showing you guys stuff and swatching stuff and all that fun stuff. How many times can I say stuff? We shall see. Okay, the first things that I ordered were just a bunch of the Lippie Stix because, I mean, I'd wanted to try these for so long and so many people had told me, oh my god, you have to get them. So, you know, naturally with limited funds, this was what I focused on. I got 5 of them to start off with. So the first one is, I think it's Bichette. This one's a matte lip colour. The Lippie Stix look like this. So it's just ordinary, you know, dead straight barrel packaging with the colour on the bottom. The matte lipsticks swatch really nicely. They go on really smoothly. You know, some matte lipsticks can tend to kind of drag and be really uncomfortable to apply. These ones are effortless. Oh my god, I love this colour so much. It's great for autumn and winter. The next one is another matte shade, and this one's called Grind. It's a beautiful purple. Purples are definitely one of my favourite colour ranges for lip products. Grind is a really nice kind of purple for if you have neutral leaning towards cool undertones in your skin. It's definitely a cool kind of purple. The next one is another matte. You can tell I love my matte lipsticks, especially Colourpops, because they're so comfortable. This one's called I Heart This, and it's literally I with a little heart and then this. The second last one I got from my first order is my favourite from that first lot, and it's just called LBB. Not even sure what that stands for, but whew, this colour is gorgeous. Damn, I wish I had a better camera. They're so pretty! But yeah, I love that one. That's hands down my favourite. And the last Lippie stick from that first order is a satin lipstick. And this one's called Flawless. It's another sort of purpley tone. Definitely my kind of colour, of course. Yeah, I'm sure you can spot a trend with these colours. But yeah, the quality of these lipsticks is just incredible. I mean, they last beautifully. Even when you're eating and drinking, you'll still have a decent amount of colour left on your lips. Obviously, so long as you're not eating very, very oily foods or, you know, just foods that get everywhere. The finish with the matte ones is not completely matte. They're not flat matte the way a liquid lipstick would be. So, you know, a matte lipstick is usually a little less matte than a matte liquid lipstick. That's where these tend to fall. I really hope that made sense. The second order I made included 7 eyeshadows and 5 lip products. So yeah, I was dying to get some of their eyeshadows, especially after seeing everyone rave about how awesome they were on YouTube and Instagram and all over the place, really. So let's start with the lip products though, keeping on, you know, the same topic that we started. So I got the Lumiere matte Lippie stick, and I've wanted this one for so long. It's a collaboration between Kathleen Lights and Colourpop, and everything Kathleen Lights touches turns to gold, I swear. Like, she just has the most amazing instinct for colour when it comes to makeup. I cannot wait to get the rest of her eyeshadows and lip products, and I just want to get everything that she's done with Colourpop. So yeah, the Lumiere matte Lippie stick. I wouldn't say it's necessarily nude because obviously that depends on your skin tone. For me, it's more of a neutral because I'm so fair. But yeah, I've been wearing a lot of this one. It's just such an effortless everyday colour. I also got the Lumiere Lippie Pencil, and oh my god, I cannot wait to get more of their lip pencils. This is so luxurious. It's so creamy, but it sets really nicely. If you tried the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liners, these have a similar kind of texture, so they're very creamy, but they don't bleed. They really do hold on to your lip products, and they definitely extend the wear of your lip products, but they're also creamy enough and comfortable enough that you can wear them on their own. You can wear them just as your lip colour. So I really love that about these. You know, I love versatility in my makeup products because, of course, you save money when you've got a product that you can wear multiple different ways. But you can see how close they are. Like, it's literally the same colour. They are identical. But this is also a great colour to go with a whole range of different sort of, you know, neutral lip colors. And I've used this lip pencil with all of the lip products I'm about to show you, and it worked perfectly with all of them, so yeah, it's extremely versatile. I definitely recommend picking this one up if you're looking at getting some lip pencils from Colourpop. Okay, keeping on theme, I got the Lumiere 2 Ultra Matte liquid lipstick. I'm wearing this one right now, so you can see what it looks like already. It's such a beautiful color. It's like, it's a mauve with a little bit of gray in it, and it is showing up darker on me because my lips are so pigmented. If you have more of a tan, you'll get more of those pink mauvey tones coming through. But yeah, if you're as pale as me, you'll get a lot of the gray showing through as well. So I definitely recommend this for people with cool undertones in their skin. Warm undertones, if you're very pale, it might not work. I mean, obviously give it a go, and if you like it, by all means wear it. I mean, it's makeup, you know, there are no rules. Wear what you like. But this is definitely a color that I think would really, really suit people with cool undertones in their skin. Next up is another one of the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, and this one's in Bumble, and oh my god, I had so many people raving about this and saw so many people raving about it on Instagram, and I can so see why. Oh my god. I've already worn this like 4 times, and I've got compliments every single time I've worn it. It's a really sort of 90s brownie mauve kind of shade. This is what it looks like in the tube. So it looks more red in the tube than it is when you swatch it. I'm so covered in swatches right now. This is a really versatile color. I think this is one of those rare colors that would suit pretty much any skin tone who wants to wear it. Okay, the last lip product is one of the Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks, and I really want to get more of these. They really remind me of the NYX soft matte lip creams, only much better, and I really love the NYX soft matte lip creams, by the way. They're one of my favorite lip products of all time. They wear really nicely, they're really comfortable, but these are even more comfortable and they wear even longer, and the color range I prefer as well. So you've got a lot more neutrals in the Colourpop color collection, but you've also got a lot of bright and unusual colors as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out the different colors of their Ultra Satin lip products. The only qualm that I have with the Colourpop liquid lipsticks, the Ultra Satins and the Ultra Mattes, is that the lettering on them wears off really quickly. I mean, I've had this in my handbag for a few days, and this is already what's happened to it. I mean, it's all coming off. Like, I only know it's an Ultra Satin because I know it's an Ultra Satin, it's the only one I have. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put a sticker on it so that I know which one it is. And the sticker on the bottom with the color name has come off as well. So the fact that it's just a sticker and it's not written anywhere on the product, that is a problem for me, because once the sticker comes off, I mean, I have brain fog 24/7, you know. If I can't remember, oh, you know, I know that color, I know which one that is. How am I gonna know if I want to reorder it? You know, I do think Colourpop need to have the actual name of the shade on the packaging, not just on a sticker on the packaging. Like I said, it's something that I can remedy myself. I'd just rather not have to, you know. But at the same time, these are $6 each. So it's not something that, like, you know, dissuades me from wanting to buy them by any means. This one is called N Frack, which I think is an adorable name. And it's another sort of brownie neutral. This one's the most brownie of the ones that I got. And I don't normally wear these kinds of tones, but I got a shade kind of similar to this by accident when I ordered one of the NYX soft matte lip creams online, and it was a different color when it showed up to what I thought it was. You know, one of those things where the picture isn't accurate? I tried it on anyway, and I loved it. I've never worn brownish shades before, so I didn't think they would suit me, because I'm never sure where I sit in terms of how neutral my undertones are and how many warm shades I can get away with. You know, you just have to try them and find out. But this one, I love. I've been wearing this one more than any of the other, like, lip products that I've gotten from Colourpop. It's definitely a plum brown, and I think it's the plum tones in it that enable me to wear it, you know, because if it was just a straight brown, I don't think it would work for me as well. But I just love how 90s this shade is. I mean, so much of my personal style is very 90s influenced, you may have noticed. By the way, sorry if my voice sounds like it's going, it really is. I'm coming out the other side of a really nasty cold and I'm still recovering, so, you know, my body's doing all of that sort of, yeah, no, kind of stuff, so yeah, it's probably gonna last a while. But yeah, This one's definitely my favorite of the lip products that I got in my second order, and I actually love it even more than I love LBB from the first order I did. I'm definitely gonna order a backup the next time I put in a Colourpop order. I'm gonna go wipe these swatches off so that I can swatch the eyeshadows for you, and I will be right back. By the way, the other thing I feel I should point out is that although the swatches are difficult to remove from your skin and they do leave a little bit of a stain, I haven't found any of these have actually stained my lips. But having said that, my lips are quite pigmented, so any stain that's faint would not show up on me the way it might on someone else. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of staining from those swatches. But as I said, I haven't found any of that showing up on my lips. Okay, so the first eyeshadow that I'm gonna show you guys is one that I've wanted for quite some time. There were specific shades that I saw people using on YouTube and I was like, oh my god, I have to get that. This one is called Bill, and it's so pretty. There's this one here. It's like a kind of beigey mauve. If you haven't seen anyone using these shadows before, the formulation is really unusual. They feel creamy, but they dry as a powder, and they blend beautifully. Like, they blend better than most of my other eyeshadows. And a lot of them I apply just with my fingers and still get a gorgeous result, especially if I'm just doing a one shadow look. This shade Bill is quite sheer, but you can build it up to be quite opaque. So I'm doing that now so that you can see the opacity of the shade when you build it up. That's it there when you build it up. So you can see it's a very mauvey beige kind of tone. It's beautiful as a crease shade or as just one of those all over the lid and up into the crease one shadow looks. I've used this for that on a couple of occasions and it worked beautifully. Next is Bandit, and I love this one so much. It's so pretty. At first glance, it just looks like another brown, but the variation that you get with this eyeshadow really separates it from the other brown shades in my collection. I swatched it really sheer there, and then really full there, and they're practically different shades of brown. I don't know whether it's showing up as dramatic on screen as it does in person, but the one that's sheer looks a lot more beige, and the one that's, you know, more opaque is a very warm brown. I should add these first two are completely matte. And Colourpop has an awesome range of matte shadows. From like neutral and nude shades all the way through to bright colors, they have all kinds of different mattes. I don't know if you can hear that crow. Okay, next up is one of my two favorites of all of the Colourpop eyeshadows, and it's called Game Face. Oh my god, this color. It's like a really rich coppery gold. How stunning is that? I love putting this one all over the inner 2/3 of my lid and then just putting a dark matte shade in the outer corner and dragging it into the crease, you know, with a sort of a slightly worn transition shade. And it's just absolutely stunning, especially if you have green or blue eyes. This is one of those colors that will just make your eyes look so bright and vibrant. And you can see it there. It's so beautiful, so pretty. Oh my god. And it shines like that on your eyes as well. Like, this is how it looks on your eyes, that sheen. And I love using this on the inner corner as well. You know, like if I have an otherwise matte look, I'll just put a little bit of this on the inner corner and sweep it up to sort of the inner third of my eyelid and just underneath a little bit as well. And it brightens up any matte eye look beautifully without being overpowering because it's not a super bright shade. Next up is another matte shade, and this one's called Central Perk. And yeah, when I saw swatches for this one, I had to get it. It's just such a me shade. It looks so dark in the pan. But I mean, you know, this is another one of those instances that I mentioned earlier where this is not how it looks on your skin. So if I swatch this for you guys quite sheerly, this is how it comes up. You can see it's a really nice sort of deep blackened purple. It's just so pretty. So that's how it comes up really sheer, but then if you build it up, you can get it as dark as you like. But then if you blend out the edges, it blends into that purple kind of shade. So this is great for a one shadow look. You know, you can put this all over the lid and blend it up into the crease for a lighter shade. And then if you have the right transition color, you can just blend it out to nothing really beautifully. So that's what it looks like, you know, much more opaque. You can see what I mean. When you blend the edges, that's what you get at the edges there. Obviously, you know, a lot more blending is required to get it to look seamless, but that's just, you know, with my finger doing like 2 little swipes. So it blends really easily. Okay, the next one is a metallic shadow and it's called Hammered, and I love this one. I love my metallic shimmery greens, you know, especially being someone with green eyes. So this is what it looks like in the pan. You can see it's a really dark kind of metallic green. That's what just one swipe looks like. So yeah, you can see why I love this one so much. So pretty. I love putting this one along my bottom waterline, especially if I have just like a lot of matte browns on the lid and I use like a, you know, a green eyeliner, got to be a dark green of course, and then just smudge it out with this. It looks gorgeous. It's great for sort of autumn winter kind of looks. That's it when it's opaque. It's just a more vibrant version of itself. Okay, so the last shadow in my collection is also my other favorite. So Game Face, that beautiful metallic goldy coppery one, and this one, which is a matte shadow called Beverly. It's from the K-pop collection, which was another collaboration that Colourpop did. This is what it looks like in the pan, so you can see it's got a lot of purple to it, but when you swatch it, it comes out very different yet again. There we go. So you can see there, it's a lot warmer than it shows up in the pan. In the pan, it looks like it would be a cool tone purple, but then when you swatch it, it's like a warm kind of plummy tone. But then it's very like Central Perk in the way that when you build it up, it becomes darker and darker and you can smudge out the edges for another one shadow look. It's just so easy and it looks so good. It looks like you put so much more work into your shadow than you have, you know? So I've built up the opacity in the middle and then blended out the edges so you can see what it would look like when it's on your lids. And I mean, how gorgeous is that? I'm sure you can see why this is my other favorite. Oh my god. So yeah, this one's Beverly and it's from the K-pop collection. And I mean, given how impressed I am with this one, I would love to get the rest of the K-pop collection in my next order. The very last item from my Colourpop collection that I have to show you guys is another one from the Kathleen Lights collaborations with Colourpop, and it's called Porter. She named it after one of her dogs, which I thought was really sweet. As you guys will have noticed by now, I love my plummy, violety, purpley tones. This is another one along that vein, but it's a metallic shadow. How pretty is that? Silence! It's another one that swatches in sort of different shades, so different tones come out of it depending on whether it's sheer or opaque. Okay, I'm sorry about how messy this swatch is, but I wanted to blend it out so you could see how it looks when it's blended out. So when it's really opaque in the middle, you get a lot more of the purple, and when you blend it out, you get a lot more of the red tones, the, you know, the pinky red tones. God, I look like I've been punching someone. Because that would totally go my way. I totally wouldn't dislocate all my fingers and, you know, everything in my wrist. But yeah, so you can see that's a lot more purple, and when you blend it out, more of the red comes through. So that's another one that's great for a one shadow look because the shimmer in it isn't like overpowering. When it's more opaque, you can see more of the shimmer, but when you blend it out, there's just a few tiny, tiny glitter particles. So it's something that I can actually get away with in my crease, even though I have hooded eyes, so it doesn't accentuate the hood. I'd say that's my third favorite, realistically. Which, again, you know, me with those plummy tones, I'm sure it doesn't surprise anyone. But yeah, now that I'm covered in eyeshadow, that brings us to the end of my Colourpop haul slash collection slash little reviews. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe so that you don't miss future videos from me. And my necklace is wonky. Yeah. I hope you guys are having an awesome week and that you have a fantabulous weekend. Keep on being your awesome, gorgeous, chronically fabulous selves, and I shall see you on Monday. See ya.